Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This summer we had a trip to a city here in Norway called Stavanger. It is the fourth largest city in Norway. On this video you can see how we started our trip all the way from Oslo to Stavanger. Welcome to the channel and follow along. Of our journey, and we were going to take a bus for a train. So we are traveling to Stavanger, and we booked our tickets through an app, but there was a problem with the app, and that they put a wrong location. So we went to a location to take a bus, and we found out it's already, we have to go to another place, and when we were there it was already gone. So we were given a taxi, and now we're in a taxi, but my daughter is not very happy about it. Say hi, Lina. Have you say hi? Yeah. There's Maya. Guys, this is how stressful our trip started, that we had to take a taxi from Oslo to this city called Kongsberg. So a drive from Oslo to Kongsberg, it takes around 1 hour. We had to take a bus because there's always some constructions done in summertime, so that route from Oslo to Kongsberg, it was closed, so we had to take a bus. That's why, yeah. So if you see from afar, this is a train that we are going to travel with. And you can see that we were almost the last passengers to board the train. So the carriage that we got is one of those carriages for like family, kids, yeah. So it has availability of things for kids. There's a place to put the kids. What's this called? Yeah. So there's a big space, good for kids to maybe stay and play, and there's also a room that's is just for kids, yeah. So there's a TV, there's just some small toys for kids to just waste time with in the train. So this is our journey has just started, yes, because this drive from Oslo, this was just a very short part of the journey, and yeah. So the route that we are taking is from Oslo to Kristiansand. Kristiansand is the city that's in the south of Norway. So from Kristiansand, we are going to travel up to the coast in the western part of Norway. That is the town, this city that we are going to, that's Stavanger. There's so many things on the way. As you can see, as the train stops at many stations. There's small towns, there's small villages, there's really small villages. There's so much to see. There's mountainous areas, there's farms, When we are approaching Stavanger, I'm going to show you how they do a lot of farming around there. It's really beautiful. So the kids were really active until we arrived Kristiansand. It's quite a long way, but I can see that the energy was still there, which is really good. If anybody can relate this, to travel with kids for long train trips is very difficult. So that was a good thing. So after arriving Kristiansand, there's a stop for like 10 minutes, so the travelers can just go out and stretch their legs, get some fresh air, and then come back to the train. So it's around 10 minutes. So here in Kristiansand, there's a lot of travelers that go out, and then the train changes direction. So I can say that the one who drive the train changed the sides from one end to the other. So I can say that it means that the forward-facing seat will change to back-facing seats. So these seats that we are sitting on, they can change. You can just rotate them, and then they go on the other side. So if you don't like to sit on a train like facing backward, you can just rotate your seat and you sit and facing forward. So we continued with our journey. In the beginning, as you saw, the kids got some colored pencils so they can draw on the papers and just keep their minds occupied. Yeah, there's a lot of mountainous areas, as I said from before. There's farms, mostly farmers. They grow something like potatoes, wheat, fruits, and all these have to be short term. Like, you don't grow something like that takes almost a year, because Norway is very cold in winter. Nothing is going to survive in that time. So something like potatoes, it takes few months to come out, so people really grow this in summer. There's a lot of beautiful villages, seriously. Here, this part of Norway has a lot of lakes, and people like to stay on these areas. You can go to a lake, take a swim, you can fish, you can do so much things around these areas. So I think these villages are really beautiful. There's a lot of nature around, there's deep forests, there's so much thing that you can do around these areas. It looks really nice because in summertime it gets just green, flowers, there's fruits, And when I'm talking about really small villages, it's these kind of villages that are like under the mountain. There's a long mountain here, there's another mountain here, and then there's a small village in the middle. It's typical villages found in Norway. I don't know if anyone can relate about this, but I don't know. I don't wish to stay in an area like that. It's very quiet, not so much people, and it's like all people in the village, they know each other and things like that. So all these are found on the way. I would like to talk about what's on board. As I said before, there's availability of these kids' comfort, like playroom and play toys, drawing stars. There's also food. There's availability of a cafeteria, so if you need food, you need anything to drink, it's available, except alcohol. For me, with my family, you can carry something like a sandwich from home or a drink or some fruits to just give the kids when they get hungry, or or we could eat ourselves, and this is just to save money. Yeah, you can save a lot of money by doing this. This cafeteria is really expensive. So there's a toilet, of course, and then there's comfortable chairs and that you can sleep and relax. There's also big windows. As you can see, guys, the video is really nice. I took a very nice video, and this is because of the big windows that you can see a lot of things outside. Yeah, so you can see a bit of nature in Norway, in the rural Norway. So there's this player with the name Holland who grew up on this town called Bryne. So just behind this building there's a football stadium that he has been training on. How cool was that? So another thing that's available on board is Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi is available on board, so you can surf on the internet and enjoy the time. So now you can see a lot of buildings, and we are close to Stavanger. So this has been 9 hours because the whole route takes 7 to 9 hours. So it depends on the train. Some trains are really fast, so they can take 7-8 hours, and some are going really slow, 9 hours. So it has been a long day. Welcome to Stavanger. So this is Stavanger. It was my first time to be there, my husband too, my kids too. So yeah, it was such an experience. This is our hotel. We had a really nice view. So this is the kids' bed, and that's our bed, and it's separated by a TV, a really nice bathroom. I think we were all satisfied with the hotel. So this is another view on the other side. It's a lovely church. Yeah, so the next day we went out and explored the city. Stavanger is really beautiful. There's a very big pond and a lot of birds on it, some flowers, trees. It's like, wow. I really liked it. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here up to this moment. Please subscribe, like, and share if you like this video. So many of you that haven't checked my food channel, it's just on the profile of this channel. Please go there, it's super easy, and subscribe on this channel and the food channel. So we did so much in Stavanger, and if I was gonna put it here right now, it's going to be really boring to listen to so many things at once. There's a lot of interesting things that we did, and we thought to put those in another video that's going to come as a second part. So if you've heard of the oil museum, it's the next thing we did after here. It's really interesting, as you know that Stavanger is the oil capital of Norway, and this is because oil is a key industry in the city around the late 20th century. It was around 1969 or something. The oil was first discovered in the Northern Sea, and that's how Stavanger came to have a rapid population growth in that time. So stay tuned, guys, for the next part. It's going to be really interesting. So I'll see you soon. Bye.